He goes for the V trigger.
Bro, you're just gonna walk forward? Bro, Sako is dumb. Couldn't he have walked out of that? Alright, the first match we're going to be watching here is FAV Roto Z, so that's Sako plus Tokido's team. FAV is also what Ryuse is on. It's Sako, Tokido, Bonchan, Ryuse versus Daigo, Mochi, Fudo, and Moruto is also on the team. But it looks like Moruto didn't play in their playoffs match for at least the first set. But yeah, this is, you know, kind of crazy. All come down to this, pretty much. This is the playoffs. They've been playing all season, weekly, against these Japanese teams against each other, and both those teams are insane, but I would say, yeah, Sako is especially crazy. But yeah, Daigo versus Sako as your first match, it's kind of crazy. And Daigo's using the V skill too, the dive boom, which I think makes sense against Minot to go over things, but Sako just gets a hit into super. That's gonna close out the first round. No, it's actually very good for Daigo now. He only needs one hit. Super? That's not death either though. Bro, what was that, Sako? Why'd he do that? Oh no, I think he thought it was close enough for the activation. I don't think you can have a better first round than that. Oh, I see. So Sako just, if he waited a little bit more. But yeah, that actually was Sako's round after the Guile super didn't kill. But unfortunately, he just missed his activation. If he activated, he would have gotten like 4 guesses.
Now lockdown in the corner. I feel like Sako could have used his way out with the drill instead of trying to initiate offense. But
yo, this is not fair. Can we get a Guile nerf? Bro, you guys see how many throws Sako just had to take? And he's only a diamond ring player. How is he supposed to deal with that?
The back throw is successful.
Mouse, the pulse fire dart. Also pretty sick. Big fan of this Hyper X here. Oh my god. Sako just could not count the fireballs, I feel like.
It's great from Daigo. Fantastic start from Sako though. Slinging out the orb.
That was a sick flash kick. That's some really good matchup awareness from Daigo. To know, like, you have to be super confident in that flash kick, otherwise you're not going to go for it. Bro, he anti-air with a sonic boom. How often do you see that? And that was optimal. I think EX would have killed. I feel like he should have gone for the EX, no? I think he should have gone for the EX. Because this is, you know, it's only a little bit of damage he has to take off Sako. But Sako's kind of ridiculous with his V-trigger. I don't think you can really feel confident against Sako's V-trigger. He's gonna get another free throw. Oh my god, he just jumped. I guess when you see Sako walk forward there, there's not really much of a risk anymore to not jump out. So Daigo probably reacted to the walk forward and then jumped. But if he just jumped, Sako could have like walked back and V-skilled. But because Sako walked forward, actually I feel like he could have walked forward and then V-skilled. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the jump out. Daigo might have just been scared.
Now trying to find the jump ins instead of going to the V-reverse, that's been chased down.
Oh, what a flash kick. Ooh, man.
Lock down with the booms. Tail him up.
Wow, offensive reversal. I feel like combos that go into sweep in the corner just should not exist. You know what I'm talking about? Guile and Akuma should not get like fireball into sweep.
He's got to look for a side switch opportunity. He does so. That was mad ambiguous. He didn't get the confirm though. He found the low medium kick.
It just doesn't look like it should work.
But still not punished fully. Daigo now on the offensive.
All right, he's gonna whiff punish a fierce with super. I can feel it. I feel like that's what he's looking for.
Don't let those booms fly though, because I feel like Sako can definitely react.
Bro, I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's coming. No, why'd you EX Sonic Boom? Daigo does it so much where he's just like, alright, time to throw 3 EX Sonic Boom.
8 seconds left on the clock.
But I feel like sometimes it's better to keep the super. Alright, so the way this match works is it's first to 5 points, and they're going through like 2 rotations. They're going through 2 rotations, so the first rotation, Daigo's team is the away team, so the FAV Royal Z team gets to pick their order. They pick Sako to counter pick Daigo, and that did not go their way. They get to counter pick Mochi as well, and then counter pick Fudo. 1 point, 1 point, 2 points. This one is first to 3, the other 2 are first to 2s, and then they'll repeat with Royal Z FAV on the away team where Daigo's team can counter pick the order. So it's their time to counter pick Dhalsim, and they go with Tokido, but he doesn't pick Balrog.
Taking a bit of damage, but trying to push YXC Mochi to the
Wow.
He has one thing on his mind, and it's disgusting. It's EX Chariot Tackle. You already saw it coming. Trigger is.
What a crouch fierce. That was like psychic.
Yes, YXC Mochi is out of there, cooking him up. Tokido taking a lot of damage.
What a teleport.
Anticipating the Chariot Tackle.
It's so annoying when Dhalsim just like jump backwards. Because you try to chase them and they're just like jump fierce. And it hits so awkwardly.
Activate. Ain't gonna wait. Overhead block. Okay, second mirror in play. Off the backboard.
I mean, that's guts for game either way, apparently. I feel like most of the time, when he makes a questionable choice, is like with a strategy. But sometimes the strategy just doesn't make sense. Like when he picked Balrog against Daigo, that actually worked out. So we're like, oh my god, he's a genius. But a lot of the time it doesn't work out. Like I think when he played Daigo in the first to 10, wasn't he using like B trigger 2 for Akuma or something? And then we were all like, what is he doing?
Tokido tried to swing again, so that was an important counter hit for YXC Mochi in a full conversion. This is a real tough situation, right? I think Tokido does have the opportunity to get the mirror, but he needs a little bit more.
So Tokido always doing things for a reason, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. And it does not look like it's working out so far. I feel like maybe he'll switch to Balrog right here. Nah, Tokido's the kind of person where if he has a strategy, he's gonna go with it. He'll go in with something and then like just make it work.
This is very important, right? He wants all that space because if
that's a dumb combo.
Creates even more of it, or some space away from Urian, he's able to control so much. You see it right here.
It's actually just sliding so much.
From YXC Mochi.
Roasted him a little bit, talking about his shoes. Where'd you get those, Payless?
Oh my, bruh, Tokido's ridiculous.
Once again.
Why are you ready for that?
Show me something dirty. Get greasy and grimy with it.
Bro, why are you ready for him to do that?
Down too, or just puts it right in front of him.
I've seen Mochi kill himself doing that before, doing the 3 heavy kicks, and I think he realized after the first one that he didn't want that to happen again. But I've seen him actually go for the thing, and he actually just kills himself. Bruh. Yo, Tokido's actually ridiculous. You guys see these reactions to the floats? He's actually just looking for it all the time, I think. When he has an answer, when he has charge or mirror.
And look at that aggression again coming up from YXC Mochi.
But he's burning up in the heat right now. Tries to escape the EX fireball, but
Tokido cooks up. This is so tough. The mix-up does not get caught.
Can he make this Aegis count? Is Mochi gonna? Bruh. He tries to frame trap with the target combo to catch a jump medium kick. And I think Mochi was trying to jump medium kick there too, but he gets hit grounded. Like the answer for when a character tries to instant overhead you on wake up is just to meaty them. I mean, he was trying to get the juggle, man.
Nice slide under the fireball there to establish dominance early. But speaking of dominance, here comes Tokido. After his knockdown, he's going forward.
Ever forward. Pull forward.
The problem is Dhalsim just hits you once and teleports out of the corner. Even though Tokido has, you know, it looks like he's in a very favorable position. But if he just gets hit by one of those back medium kicks.
Ooh, careful now. Don't win on it.
Oh!
And that's enough to hang the season.
Bro. Not gonna lie, I can't even talk trash about Mochi not blocking that because I might not have blocked that either.
Better put that on the tally marker. We're gonna see that later. Here comes back throw. YXC Mochi trying to establish the momentum here.
Bro, what is... You guys see all this Dawson stuff that just is not fair? What was that cross fierce for? I feel like he's trying to counter hit something with cross fierce and then immediately cancel it.
Walk. Not take too much damage to these sequences because YC Mochi gets a fat lead, get to play his way.
Like when you're at this range, how does Tokido actually get in and do damage?
The reversal gets the gray life on him. EX side switch.
Oh, he's trying to do the combo. You know, the cross fierce and then EX headbutt?
That actually puts him right at V-trigger. That V-reversal was absolutely perfect for Tokido because it takes away the opportunities for Mochi to get away with
that he did against Izukick at like last year's CPT. Does that move you backwards? What was that? Super? Super would not have killed.
He wants to make sure it kills forward throw now, but fully stopped on trigger. There's a V-reversal, but
that was just not a great decision. Alright, this one's a first of 3. As it's for 2 points, they're tied up 1-1. Tokido beat Mochi. They're going to want Bonchan to win this because they are the home team in this set. And next set, Daigo's team is going to be able to counterpick them in terms of order. So it's actually like a huge amount of pressure on Bonchan right now to beat Fudo. And if Fudo wins this one, he's like a hero because it's basically guaranteeing them the set, I think. Especially because they can counterpick the next 2-point match. So even if they lose the first 2 1-point matches, being able to counterpick the 2-point match is really big.
Oh, that is really unfortunate. You saw that actually.
If it's done point blank, there is a gap.
He threw out a normal that pushed.
Yeah, I think point blank there is a gap. But it's like you're not. Most of the time, you're just not expecting an EX tackle. In order to be ready, you have to like be ready for the EX tackle in the first place. So you gotta be just sitting there blocking and like expecting an EX tackle. I feel like you can't just like, oh, it's an EX tackle and then B shift. I feel like you can't react that fast. So you have to actually be looking for it.
If it's on block, you're close. Speed activation.
Molotov is going to be a hefty amount of damage. But speaking of comeback factors too, a hefty amount of damage. There's an activation there from Bonchan into the good intent, but not making any sort of noise with it, right? Still getting silenced by the whip because of Fudo. What an anti-air EX Tanko.
I have not seen that anti-air like that in a long bit.
Wow. He checked with a medium punch.
That was an excellent whip punish against the whip.
It's -5 on the level 1 B skill, but Fudo I don't think could punish from that range.
Oh, big conversion, even bigger damage. Fudo now gets to reset the situation with a hefty amount of damage at that. Look at this control now that he gets. Just about mid-screen.
And this is Fudo's game. It's, you know, like there's no reason Bonchan should really get in here. Fudo just needs 1 like cross fierce, maybe 2 now that the gray like that's back up. That's a combo, right? Yeah, it's really hard. The way that Karen is going to win this matchup is by like using her life at the beginning of the round to get in. But once you're at that little life and you can't really take hits, it's kind of hard to get in. Because you kind of have to take hits while you're trying to get in there. The level of 1 V skills are interesting. Because they're just like a quick way to try and get a knockdown. And it looks like Poison doesn't have a good answer for it. Like, you just press it a couple times. Bonchan's strategy, it seems like, is just to throw out some moves and hope they hit. But I think the answer for Fudo is just to like play more patiently and wait for some of them. Bro, Bonchan keeps getting baited by it.
Making all the right choices here. Big option selects. Now the back throw.
You think he gets baited? Fudo's gonna do it again. I think. Oh, is he dead?
No. Oh no! He dropped
That's dead. Would that have killed? I feel like that would have been close to killing, no? Fudo's trying to fight for his space right now. But he's just like dangerously close to the corner. 1 hit takes him all the way to the corner.
The throw, but feature is on the line. Careful the crouching kick that could come from Fudo. Dashes up actually. Fudo risking it. This you could get hit for.
Fudo's gotta do like, I feel like Fudo, when he was in the corner, should have EX heart rated and gone for a mix up. Cause that's the scariest time to go for the EX heart rate mix up. I don't know if I agree with spending the super there. I feel like you need meter in this matchup. So I feel like, I don't know if that combos into sweep or not, but probably should have just gone for sweep and tried to have the meter for this round. Because I don't know if you win this without any meter. He's down 50% life. Finally got his first bar to try and do some damage, but it's not even like he's gotten Fudo to the corner. They're like mid-screen, but he gets a jump in. He could win off this. He gets a throw right here probably. Oh no, he's out. I think Fudo might have just won. Oh!
He's walking up so far to stand jab and interrupt any
I think Bonchan's looking for an EX to whiff punch the crouch freeze. But yeah, it's like too hard now. It's too hard. It's not doable. I think the two mistakes Bonchan made that game were the second round. I think he should have kept his meter. And then the end of the last round, like he had Fudo in the corner, but then he just backed off because he was scared of the super. But it's not like the super's gonna go away, you know? You can't just walk backwards, I feel like. Alright, it's 2-0 Fudo at this point. And if Fudo wins this, it's pretty much GG's for FAV Roto Z, I feel like. And Fudo is one game away from making that happen.
Yo, puts the foot SFS on him. Oh. EX, Ninja Cool, yes sir. Over that bar. Oh, where you going with that beer?
Bruh.
Ooh, in the stun.
Fudo just got hit. What was that? You guys saw how he leaned back? He was like, what? How did I get hit there? I don't really know why he got hit by the medium kick. Try to jump maybe?
I want to see Fudo sweat.
These jumps are working. Punish. Yeah, Bonchan likes doing the level 1 B skill in this matchup, but you have to do it, you have to space it. You can't just do it up close because it's going to be punishable.
Bonchan has the luck in the corner. I feel like this is the time where Fudo started to sweat a little bit.
Oh, he tried to confirm the medium punch, but Fudo was in the air. So he saw the hit, but missed the confirm. Bonchan's one hit away from winning. That could have been super, right? Shoulder into super is what he's looking for with that. This is really good for Bonchan. I think he won this game. He's in such a good position right now.
No, nothing after that techno. A slight mishap there from Bonchan, letting a little bit of extra damage off the table.
He's in a very good position unless Fudo finds a side switch. But now even if he does, it's kind of like whatever, because he's at such a life deficit. Bruh. Bruh, what?
Oh my goodness.
What?
The match has got too intense to switch stages.
What am I watching, bro?
In the danger room.
I'm so confused. Yeah, they lost a stage mod. Their game crashed. Super.
Oh my God, that's it.
Are they gonna switch back? That was so confusing. I was like, what just happened?
Be able to get real aggressive with it, and that's where he wants to play. He's willing to suck it out in the ground game. Look at that. Sweep off the feet, gets a crush, and now you're caught up in the corner. Right back to you.
Why are he doing an up whip? Oh, what a jump over.
I love that.
Fudo might have won the round with that jump over.
He sat there and thought about it. He's like, wait, I could probably just jump.
What if I held up?
Yeah,
oh wow, he just got in there with a reach trigger. That's not death, but it's close.
But it doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought he was gonna super.
I
don't know why. Fudo's gonna need something big this round, like a dash up.
We haven't seen that much. If there's anyone that can make it
wow.
it's going to be Fudo.
I mean, if you just get a hit like that, it was very winnable for Fudo at the end there. I don't know why Bonchan jumped at him. If Fudo was ready, he could have done the kick move into Molotov, into whips, into like super, and did a lot of damage.
I do like this now. Bonchan again in a very similar situation. I think
Nice. I think Bonchan tried to crouch jab again.
The meter early to get himself out of that corner. Fudo with the heart rate and getting the better exchange. Anti-air again. Side switch. Bonchan.
It's better than getting back thrown. And the crouch jab is gonna be back throw.
That means less trigger to have to deal with. You have to deal with that super that could come through.
Doesn't spend the super.
Not just yet.
Goes for the EX heart rate instead. I'm surprised he didn't go for another one.
Trying to get aggressive with it.
I feel like you should just do them both.
That game point along with Fudo.
Just do both EX heart rates and go for the.
I think a hit confirmed to do it for Fudo.
Like you spend one right here and you bait the
even more so now.
B reversal.
Oh, with a big buffer.
And then you do another one to make them guess.
Go into critical art just yet. It wasn't gonna kill, but there is an activation off of the V skill, throwing the V reversal.
What?
That's so dangerous. That stands.
Showing continuously.
Oosh, oosh, oosh,
Game point
oosh.
players. Bonchan already in round start with it.
Fudo's getting smoked now. It's looking good for FAV Rosie.
Yeah, I like that.
They were down
Safe jump situation.
2-0 in this match, and Bonchan just brought it back.
That is huge for Bonchan. Look at that match point pop-up.
He's just been getting in there. Like in the first two games, I think Bonchan was just like stuck mid-screen a lot, but he's just been mauling Fudo. Well, I guess Bonchan's feeling it. He tagged twice in a row.
Here's the activation, puts him in the corner. One of the better things at least is you get that.
Well, confirm.
And runs the Reckless Raw.
Oh, this is so bad for Fudo.
Waits the V reversal.
Don't get counter hit. Gotta take that throw.
God, Jeremy, this is looking fantastic from Bonchan.
Oh, that is a negative situation. It's all Fudo's turn now. If he gets a V trigger activation, this might be deadly. Bonchan's still moving forward.
Bonchan just needs one confirm. But Fudo's actually very close to super too.
Okay, now he backs away.
If he gets fierce into whip into V trigger, I think he builds super. Now any hit goes into super for Fudo. So it's very winnable.
But it's so dangerous, right? With that trigger in full effect, with trigger active, it's so difficult to just sit there. Oh my god, he's burning up now.
Bonchan gets a V trigger now.
No, the gray life is still there.
Nice. That was so clutch. That was first of all very smart to get the V trigger, but then he didn't even have to use it. He just got the shimmy. Alright, the second half of this match, Daigo's team is actually the home team. So Tokido's team had to pick the order first, and then Daigo's team gets the counter pick. So Tokido picked Ryuse to go up, and Daigo said, you know what? Ryuse is free to me. And it's looking free to Daigo so far. But he's gotta get... He has optimal Aegis situation, I feel like. He just doesn't have much life off of Daigo. He has Daigo in the corner. He's gonna get a second Aegis. Oh, this is actually very winnable. Aegis, and then throw. Bruh. He doesn't even spend the meter. It just goes to show you that positioning is like everything in this game. If you can position yourself to get the win. Like he got Daigo to the corner even though he like lost all his life. Bro, what?
Oh no!
Bro, I was trying to talk up Ryuse and then he just did a raw super. So I don't know about that one.
He's less time to have the reversal. And he's got B skill too that can stock up and do the fireball.
That might be death. There's no scaling. One more hit.
On the aerial approach against Daigo.
But you see, now it's not scary. Because even if Daigo gets hit by the Aegis, it's not really anything serious. But last round, he was in the corner, he had to take the second Aegis, and then he was going to get hit into super. This round, he was not anywhere near the corner, so the Aegis didn't matter.
I like that Ryuse doing something different with the jump.
Bro, what the...
Yo, the jump back though, the Classico, that's what we doing out here, Daigo.
No, that was a medium punch.
And I didn't know Daigo was from Chicago.
Classico does light punch.
Yeah, really.
Southside Chicago, Daigo?
Oosh, punish. The flash kick. I feel like sometimes it's good to not go for Oki on Guile, because the risk is just so high. Like, I think it would have actually been better if Ryuse didn't go for Oki and then just stayed in the corner so he could Aegis him. And then he doesn't even have to risk getting flash kicked. Alright, this is only a 1 point match, so it's first to 2. So if Daigo wins this, you know, he's bringing his team back. It'll be 3-2. Like in a normal tournament, you kind of have to like half prepare for everyone. But in this one, I feel like you can pick the matchups. You're like, okay, this matchup, I just have to win this match, and then you practice for that matchup. I actually think it's a really good system for the playoffs.
You gotta put him in the mirror like real soon here. Daigo working him. And look how comfortable Daigo is in the situation.
What happened to the hair highlights? They just grew away. You know, I haven't died in a while.
But fades away. He's so slick with it and so quick with it. He caught up in the corner though. As soon as I say the commentator's curse, double mediums come through. The Batista bomb too. Stagger step, wait for that flash.
Get pink hair? I'm probably not gonna dye my hair for a while. It takes so much effort.
has been initiated. The V reversal out. Can he contain the beast?
Yeah, it'd be more interesting to play the game.
The does get broken. Daigo setting the pace again with the sonic booms. Oh my god, the punish and a critical art!
That's a thing that I feel like a lot of people haven't implemented in their game so far, is V-shifting things like that. Because it's really good. Like V-shifting Kami dive kick, V-shifting the knee drop. But yeah, I feel like if Daigo is saying that, you know, I want to play you, I believe in myself, and I've practiced for you, you know, it's not looking good for you, Ryuse. So I feel like that match was kind of, you know, a Daigo win. What happens if there's a tie? Does anyone know? You know? I think it's fair because Manat, if she didn't have bad matchups, would be actually broken.
Finds a way, life finds a way. Roasting with the side switch. Tech. He's out of that.
That was an interesting exchange. Do you think it could be the possibility of Sako purposely getting hit while the orb is getting recalled from behind as an active like hit?
Bruh. Did that say 4 hits? What were the 4 hits?
As an active like hit.
Oh, does he have V-skill too? Bruh.
Keeping it greasy with the back, or the jump back.
Keeping it greasy, what? What does that mean? Yeah. Daigo's team did have a counter pick, so it makes sense that they would counter pick the Manat.
In motion, but why is he Mochi not giving him any opportunities, finding his way out?
Oh,
that's a big trade combo. No, sir.
It looked like he wasn't ready for it though. Wait, so is it character lock? Because Sako could go a different character, right?
Let any activation come from Sako, but the crush.
I guess he just wants to play Manat.
The end of the cul-de-sac. As soon as I say that, there's a crush and the knockdown, but White Mochi has proven time and time again, you got beside these corner situations. But he's found ways to get out, to float out.
Bruh. I mean, he's tried his hardest to reflect that. What even happens if you reflect that like that? Is it just gonna bounce again?
Sako has not had many opportunities, and actually won't really get that opportunity again. YC Mochi's managed to push himself out of the corner so much, so often, and so successfully.
He didn't realize how plus that would happen. It bounces the opposite way.
To actually get that throw, hence why it whiffed.
He's still taking care of that fireball like that.
I kind of want to see that. I don't know how that didn't punish. That looked like it was gonna punish.
Side switch with it after the activation.
I think Mochi tried a dive kick, and then it would have been dive kick versus dive kick.
Any sort of way, come put these orbs in play.
Wow, he got hit.
You gotta keep him out.
One hit's gonna kill, because he's gonna go into super.
Sako still isn't much of a threat just yet, but the critical art is on deck, as we talked about earlier. One big confirm in the
Manat's broken, Jot. You saw that? Not even Dawson could stop that.
He waited so patiently and let the orb do
and his defense is ridiculous.
B-shift, forcing YC Mochi to spin that V-bar. We talked about how important it is, you know, to be able to use that V-bar in the right sort of way. Sako forcing him to use that V-bar, so let's get to worry about in terms of V-trigger.
Wow, what a punish on the dive kick.
Knockdown off the Gale, knee slide. To block it out, but here's the back throw though. Sako trying to put him in the corner.
Alright, B skilled up. Doesn't go for the float, so he won't get hit into the juggle state.
Trying to walk out of the corner, but still, yeah, the V reversal is there. Does have the life lead, and I do like that. Utilizing the V reversal a little bit early. He did not have enough for the V trigger, so he might as well get himself out of the corner.
Bro, how many hits was that?
Oh, this is gonna be heavy scaling involved, so I do not know if
that didn't even kill.
It is not. Yes, sir. We see one touch away for Sakonoko, but can YC Mochi Amasa come back? He goes for the V trigger.
Bro,
I like this.
you're just gonna walk forward?
Look at the bravery coming
Bro,
from
Sako is dumb.
No!
Bro, he actually...
Goes for
Couldn't he have walked out of that?
Can YC Mochi Amasa come back? He goes for
Bro, what?
trigger. I like this.
He could have just backed up out of it. He actually, he like walked backwards like he was gonna go out of it. And he's like, nah, I actually want to stay here.
Right now, Sako, undeterred by that, just like that gets the stun. Any other person would have broke down, but I feel like Sako said, I ain't hear no bell.
Oh, bro, this is some plus frames.
Wake up. He's meeting with the attack.
Gotta be ready for the slide activate though.
He's cooking him up just a little bit, which isn't too bad.
I feel like that's one of the things you have to lab against Dawson. The slide activate.
And he's starting to do so right now. The orb is nowhere in sight, but it doesn't matter what you do. Yeah,
LB chip ties it up 1-1. It should have been Sako's game earlier than that. He should have won last round if he didn't just lose half his life to the V trigger and not having to be aggressive versus Sim. Bro, you see the V trigger though? It's unstoppable.
Well, two off the feet. Sako walking him down. Those mediums too, ever so often with the standing medium punch. But then YC Mochi has different ways to enforce how he gets out of the corner.
She has a dive kick?
Or the teleport, or a knockdown.
That's an option.
Fireball again. Damn near better than most V-triggers in the game. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, yeah, you're right.
She has a jump. Look at that.
From YC Mochi just being within range of that standing
Look at the V-trigger.
We've seen Sakonoko whip punish it a couple of times.
I feel like Sako's gonna win this. No cap.
YC Mochi on that set point situation. Watch the jump in.
Look, he had an anti-air almost.
A little bit nerfed this season.
On a jump back.
Ways of trying to come down. So you have to be careful how you try to enter with this.
He's anti-airing a jump back.
The way it happens with Sim.
Alright, Dawson's too broken.
Nice check right there. And the throw. And he made Prince.
Dawson's too broken.
Does it to him again.
Bad matchup.
That was such a shallow dive.
Bro, he lost like half his life to nothing.
From Sakonoko, at least not letting anything slide, really.
Like he didn't do anything wrong and he lost half his life.
The side of YC Mochi, EX the fire, side swing to the forward throw, just one more
like, I don't think he did anything wrong the whole round.
YC Mochi
he just lost. Alright, who is more clutch, Tokido or Fudo? It's tied up 3-3. Whoever wins this wins the set for their team, moves on in the playoffs. First to 3. If Fudo wins this, he's actually MVP of the team. Oh wait, he lost first Bonchan? Oh, I'm a liar. I thought he won. Bro, he was smoking Bonchan. Alright, ignore everything I said. If Fudo loses this, he's actually a choker. It goes the same way. If he loses this, he gave the opposing team 4 points. So there's a lot of pressure on Fudo right now.
You're still in the mirror.
I like that. He can do it again. He can heart rate again.
Might not be friends with Daigo anymore after this if he loses.
Oh my god, that's a big punish.
I feel like it could be moved a little bit. Nice punish.
Nice, another big punish there from Tokido against the crouching heavy punch. It's so important now.
And this positioning is so important for Aegis.
He gets to control all the momentum.
So if Tokido stays here, while he gets Aegis, he actually is basically guaranteed win. Like if he gets hit right now, I feel like he just wins. Well, maybe not now because he has like no life. But if he just got hit by like a crouch fierce, I think he won. And he's out of the corner. Uh-oh. Bruh, no way. What?
Had to take some damage for it. EX again. Same situation.
Bro, don't do it again.
He's slowly walking towards Fudo. taking a couple of these blocks.
Nothing has happened in like 50 seconds.
Heavy punch comes out.
But Tokido gets him to the corner.
Tokido is definitely going to move forward after that. Oh, yes! Oh, the utilization of the armor!
Oh, no. Tokido got tech. Bro, it actually whipped and he got a full combo. He has a command grab V-trigger? Why does he have the command grab V-trigger? That's a combo?
Command grab V-trigger.
Bro, I've never seen that.
He's knocked down though. Tokido not even daring to back down. 5 seconds on the clock.
Bro, he did the EX up whip into command grab. Couldn't he have gone into the Molotov for more damage?
Would have been just fine. Or not even just the throw, but if he were to take the throw in that instance, I think he would have just been just fine. I like this big opportunity from Tokido. A slight whiff there from the side of Fudo after the high heel.
Okay.
Anti-air.
Anti-air.
Definitely in full effect. Counter hits. Counter medium kick to check the Fudo movement.
Now he's putting the fireballs back in the deck.
Do not question Lord Fudo. What if he just picked it on accident?
Find the finesse. No blast though. Nice.
You never know about these things.
Dash in EX situation. Off the chair tackle. Nice easy with the defense. Walking like a pack of Legos.
Walking like a pack of Legos, my man. If you
Boosh. Okay, still gets hit.
And he does so. He stops
So
right
Tokido, you can't see Tokido's face for like the whole match because he leans forward. I feel like that's why he gave up the measuring tape, because he realized he's actually not using it. He's like moving his head side to side too.
Punches in full effect, right? Just occupying that space that Tokido so desperately wants to
Interesting.
get.
I feel like they're using V-shift so much.
Chariot tackle finds the mark now.
Alright, Tokido won.
Actually.
Never mind.
Ooh, not quite in range yet.
I feel like if he just did Aegis, you know?
Damage. And now resets it back to mid-screen, just a little bit further
You
out.
try to kill her before she spends a super, because now you're mid-screen.
Fudo doesn't want to get involved with it. Backs away to save
He might get hit
it.
with the full screen command grab, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think Fudo would ever do something like that. See, that's why I feel like I can't see Fudo playing this V-trigger. Like, Fudo just did that, but I can't see Fudo doing stuff like that.
Trying to catch before he came in. But still got the win, the 2-piece.
Fudo was clutch. Lord Fudo. It's 1-1 right now, I think, right? And it's a first to 3.
At that point, unless she's got EX bar, she's at least close enough to catch him. He can go for that V-skill free.
This is such a high stakes match. I feel like a lot of you guys have not played in a team tournament probably, because it's really only like Street Fighter League that's a team tournament with like high stakes.
You can see it right now. Tokido paying the toll for it, and as soon as Fudo gets the knockdown,
But it's a different kind of pressure
heart rate coming out. The backdash, but
when you're not just like losing for yourself, but you know, if Fudo loses, he's like, oh man, I gave them 4 points, and he would feel really bad.
You got a plan to get a mirror smash over your head. Light and the whip hit, but still. Tokido with it. Medium kick. Footsie battle. V reversal. Offensive style. Fudo putting that great life on him. Well, to finish the job. Tokido got a lot of bar.
Most have never played in a real tournament. Yeah, that's probably true too. But I think an even smaller number have never played in a team tournament.
No confirm from Tokido either. He actually missed it.
Fudo just needs one tappity tap, but Tokido. What a clutch decision!
So I believe he will drop this.
And that was really good from Fudo, not to just hold up once but twice. He was trying to do that on the first hit, and then after he got jabbed, he tried to do it again.
Drop something, but another to see somebody else pick it up.
Oh no, that's a lot of stun.
Knees if you please. He hit Cherry tackle for some damage. One more touch.
Bruh.
The tech to stay alive.
He got shimmied and then tech twice in a row after that.
He is playing immaculate defense despite the life deficit, right? He was so
You're sad you lost Joe's $5? I think Joe will be okay.
No, he barely.
But now he's down like, he's giving me $15 already. You just gotta clean it up for tomorrow. As long as you As long as you win,
Now to Fudo.
then your losses and winners bracket don't matter.
You know, mid-witch, crouch, fierce,
I
things
feel like
that.
that's the way to
Getting
think about
aggressive
it.
with It's catching Tokido. His guard.
Like, you can be like, oh man, I messed up in winners, but
Again, establishing that
you know, if you
base.
just win the rest of your matches, it actually did not matter at
Definitely the
all.
way to go. Apply that, all that extra pressure. Checking the movement against Tokido as well. Tokido fully loaded, but it's still not going to be enough. Fudo just needs one more
Oh
touch.
my God.
And it's the roundhouse that stuffs him
Tokido's
out.
getting
You thought
smoked
you
now,
could dash
huh?
up on
That
me,
V
but
trigger
the
2
winner
is
said no,
killing
and that's gonna be
Tokido.
two
In better ones. Ooh, the whip punch against the fierce. I like where Tokido's standing. We're outside the standing fierce one.
Oh, that's a big counter
Nephew
conversion.
punch.
I like that. From the crouching jab, Fudo with the confirms. A
Nephew
back
punch.
dash still not going to keep you out
What?
of safe or out of danger.
What was that? Uh-oh.
I like that.
Fudo,
Sometimes
he's
Tokido
choking.
getting that dash up earlier. Does apply that V skill. I like the EX cherry attack. And now it's going to be all the defense from Fudo, but not for long. The throw is what broke the camera's back. It's the straw that broke the camera's back, I should say.
Oh, what a bait.
Oh, you thought?
What a bait.
Stay sucker free on a Sunday.
And you see that he went for the crush counter combo because that gives him more V trigger meter for his V trigger 2, which has been what is winning him the match somehow.
Throw. One more touch though. EX V reversal immediately from Tokido. And making them spin D-bar like that.
Not really sure because it hasn't done anything,
Later on in the round.
you know, directly,
Might go down
but
before that happens.
I mean, indirectly it's doing something.
Yeah, I mean, he just might have enough to build himself another V gauge to get himself a mirror. But it's just such a dire straits, right? You have such a hefty hill to climb against Fudo. Look at that life lead, too. Heart rate, plus frames. You have to guess. Excellent throw escape.
Man,
But again,
this the
right
V
here,
trigger 2, he has it.
into the reset,
Oh,
but
he
is it gonna
spends it
be
on
enough?
V shift.
Fudo is willing to spend that V shift, and this is going to be so hard
Alright,
for
V
Tokido.
shift again.
It's the second mirror whip, another V shift.
Good use
as
of the
we
V
all
meter.
thought was gonna happen.
Very
But
smart from Fudo since he
just
realizes
one touch
he
away,
doesn't
but that's
actually
the
want to
throw,
use
no,
his
it's
V
negated.
trigger 2,
And
so he
of
just V
course,
shifts.
the s-
Set point Fudo. Looking to seal it. -2 situation here. Takes back the turn immediately. No anti right there from Fudo. Willing to block it out. Tokido getting a lot more active in these mid-range areas. And again, I'd like to see him deal with the standing
V
fierce.
trigger 1,
Saw
2
that
bars
in the corner, he
also?
didn't deal with it too well in terms of the whip punish.
I think
Even
so?
though he tries to
I
get that
don't
range, run
remember.
the EX cherry tackle, yeah, like that against some situations against the crouch fierce. Fudo stops that and now starts up the super, giving himself a
I
sizable
actually cannot remember. Crispy would know. Crispy plays Poison.
right?
lead. Most of the
Even
time.
past mid-screen, he gets to control so much of the space here. Again, like the hard raid, still trying to occupy a little bit of damage, a little bit of space, I should say.
Alright,
against
Tokido's
Fudo.
gonna need to win this somehow
Chipping away.
to keep
It's
keep
gonna be
his
so
team in
hard.
there.
Watch out for the high heel.
No, what?
Reflector punish. That counts as an anti-air.
Not a lot of damage though.
Oh no, I think he
put that on the
lost.
deck. Actually, I'll put that on the scoreboard.
Wouldn't the neutral Aegis have worked too?
Fudo about to be on the scoreboard in a second.
Or was it too far away?
Right on low. We saw how that, you know, when he puts
Maybe it would have been too far. That's gonna be it.
Situations a fadeaway. Oh my god, against the EX cherry tackle.
Bro, that V trigger is broken. You saw that? Why did that do so much damage? He picked that V trigger exactly for the end moment to kill Tokido. Alright, so with that, Mildom Beast is qualified for top 3 of Street Fighter League Japan, which is happening, I think, like a week from when this happened. I think it's happening, or maybe at the end of the month. So it hasn't happened yet, but Daigo's team is qualified for that after winning this. Fudo clutched it out. Tokido's team has to play the winner of this match, and then the winner of that makes it into top 3 with Daigo's team, Mildom Beast, and Good 8 Squad, which is the team that Gachi-kun and Kawano and Puga are on.